I had put, when talking about Isaiah 6:5 and Isaiah's response to seeing the Lord and his holiness, I had put that a revelation of God's holiness should lead you to recognize perversion in your mouth. And I think that if you are sincerely wanting to get closer to the Lord, you should be very cognizant. Like, we heard years ago, somebody came out with the phrase, Lord, hurt my heart for what hurts yours. And you should be aware of those things. You should be aware of what bothers God, what is upsetting God. If you're sitting there and you're listening to something and maybe you're working out at the gym and you're like, oh man, this has got a good beat. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna play that because it just helps me keep my stride while running. Yeah. Okay, good excuse. There's Christian music that does that, but you're sitting there justifying it again, and you're running and you're constantly hearing this rhythm of perversion or anger or violence or whatever, then you're shutting off your spirit and just getting back in the flesh and saying, my flesh wants this, versus how is that glorifying God? Oh, well, I'm beating my body and I'm exercising and I'm taking care of my temple. Okay, you're also subjecting your spirit to all of these things that are not holy. And the Bible says in 1 Corinthians, I believe, that we are the temple of God. And, don't you know that you are the temple of God and he dwells within you? So now you're subjecting him to hear that and to be in that presence of that.
Yeah. I mean, it goes back to us talking about Priscilla Shire, and she said, there's so many Christians who ask, is it a sin if I blank? Or can I do that?
Yeah.
And too many people ask that when they really don't think about, instead of asking that question, is it a sin to, it should be like, is this glorifying God?
Yeah.
I mean, and then that should answer your question of whether you should do it or not.